Hi, I'm Ryan,
And I'm Corey.
and this is our first Brick podcast.
Alright, so we'll start off by showing what we got at the Lego store. Here, you want to get yours?
You go ahead.
So I got a couple pick and brick cups. 4 to be exact. And the guy was pretty nice and he gave me that.
Well, got 2 big and brick cups. Very well packed.
And since this all made up to be $75, we got this, which is just a minifigure stand, and it came with 1 minifigure.
We got all this for $94-ish.
Yep.
And so,
You want to go ahead and open it?
alright, I guess so. Should we pour them out or should we just show?
Try it out.
Pour them out, really? I don't think I can pack this all back in.
Put it in your bag.
That's true, we can put it all in the bag. Alright, so,
Yeah, try to keep it on that side. Oh,
so
I think a piece.
alright. And
Here, yeah.
this one. I ripped the tape off. Which is alright. So, my haul for today.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a couple of questions. So, why did you get these pieces?
So,
And where are you gonna use them for?
I got these pieces because I'm going to use these tan 4x4s and 1x2s to be as a standing part in front of my droid base mock, where clone troopers are going to be advancing. So a little bit about my mock is I can have a big droid base on a hill, and there's going to be droids like sniping off the hill and some droids on the base of the hill, and the sandy area is going to have some barricades and stuff where the clone troopers are coming out of a jungle and fighting the droids. And on the far side, behind the clone troopers, there's going to be like maybe a gunship and a little cliff where there's some rocket clones shooting out into the battle. I got these 1x2 slope piece thingies, curved slopes for mechs, because they are really good for just adding a little bit of detail when you need it. 1x1 cheese slope and some 1x2 cheese slopes in black for mechs as well. Snot pieces in black for mechs. Whatever this piece is, it's also really good for mechs.
1x2 jumper plate.
Jumper plate, yeah. Got some grass and some bamboo grass for the different jungle areas of my mock. Some orange for my black mech. It's going to be part of the arms and the legs. These little 1x1 with the hand clip piece.
Hand clip thing.
Yeah, hand clip thing. That's it. They are also really good for mechs because they can grab onto dowels, and that can link some things together, and also they can be very good for like extra detail on the back of the mech. We got 1x1
snot bricks
Snot bricks.
in light bluish gray.
And light bush gray, because they are also good for mechs when you don't need the all around force knot things. 2x4s and 2x2s for support underneath the mock, because it's going to be a gradual hill. I just got this piece because I found it. And these are all made of brown and green plates for the jungle floor of my mock. And I have all these little things because it's a good way to pack your pick-a-brick ups together. You can either do this way or you can do this way. And looks like that's it.
Alright.
Oh,
Well,
and I got an electric guitar.
we found that on the
Yeah.
floor actually.
Because why not?
Alright, let's see if I can even get my cup. Here, yeah. Probably start scooching.
I got it. Low.
When you can't open the pick-a-brick cups. Oh, I think I got it.
Well, it's just a piece of tape.
Oh,
What's the difficulty?
the difficult piece of tape. Alright. I think I'm just gonna do one cup at it. Well, I'll do more. Although.
Good eye.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Got an eye.
I think I saw one in the drawer with all the plants. Probably picked it
I'll
up.
help you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You can
How
vent
did-
in later.
Separate the cups. So I have one where I got in each one.
Well, I opened it for you. And you seem to have difficulty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ryan being Ryan. Here, I should probably do it over here so I can see all
Wow.
these. Alright,
Sushi bar.
I got a lot of pieces and I gotta explain it all. If I can get them in the camera.
You're in the camera. That's fine.
Alright, so first, I'll start left to right. I got a lot of these black 1x1 cheese slopes. And a couple of the snot bricks with studs on all four sides. But I'm gonna use these cheese slopes for a cheese slope floor where you put them sideways. And then I got a couple black bricks just to go around that to hold them, and some 1x4s. And then I got a lot of plants, some plants here, plants here, plants here. All of them are the bamboo plant pieces. And then I got some, red 2x4s just to fill up the top. And I just found a couple of these. These are useful. And then I got some of these curved pieces, which I plan to use for some beds. Because if you put them all together like this, and then you can put stuff on the top to make covers. And then some 1x1 snot pieces with just one stud on them, like Ryan got. And then I got a good bit of green bricks, and then I just used some of the 2x6 black bricks just to fill up the area or make the circular shape. And then here's the stack.
I copied the technique from him.
Yeah. Although I think a lot of people use it, so it's pretty common.
Oh well.
And then I got some of these 1x2 hinge pieces. Yeah, I did that. They're the opposite side of the clip. And I'm gonna line them up along somewhere and make like a roof. I might do it in the marketplace with one of the little stalls. Then I got a couple, I'm building a medieval mock. It's actually right behind you, but it is, I just need pieces for it. So I got pieces, but it's basically a big castle that's inside a mountain, and on the outside there's a wall and several houses. But I got some of these green plates for the terrain. I seen a couple smaller ones, so I got a couple 2x6s because I have mostly 4x4 or just skinnier plates. Then I got some of these 1x2 light blue bricks. I think they're light blue.
Sky blue.
Sky blue, yeah. To build a house, because they're good for building houses. And then I got some brown plates for the same purpose, just a different size brown plates, and I'm using brown for all the roads. And I got a whole bunch of these, and one of the guys at the Lego store actually, I'd seen it before, but not used for the purpose of a column, but using some of the, what are they? These, the stop bricks on the inside and the white slopes on the outside. So he actually gave us this, which was nice. So I don't know if I'm going to use that, but the one big reason I got these are for snow on top of the mountain. And I think that's all I got.
Grass.
I did talk about grass, and that's just to go on the medieval mock. I did for the road.
Okay. So yeah,
I think that's it.
that's the stud or
Paul.
brick hall.
I
Suppose.
think that's pretty good.
Spaceship.
Of course, Ryan's over there
Spaceship.
doing something.
Yeah.
Classic Ryan.
With some fire coming out of the back.
Alright, well, I think we'll be right back. And we're gonna build something.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Alright. Welcome back. We actually both have started a little bit of work on our projects or mocks. If you don't know what mock stands for, it stands for my own creation.
Yep.
I basically just have the outline of where the hallways are gonna be, and then I laid down some pink tiles. Which is gonna be for under the cheese slopes, because the cheese slopes have to have a smooth surface. And we're building these mocks for Brick Fair, which is an event where people who build mocks can display them, and other people can walk through and see all of them, and other people sell stuff. And if you exhibit something, it's called being an exhibitor. Then you can trade with all the other exhibitors, buy stuff from them, trade, and it's really fun. And you can go to brickfair.com. That's what it's called.
Yep.
So yeah. What are you working on?
So I'm building a mech. See that kind of. So I got a little bit of a head going in the. So I'm making what I call a knuckle bot, which is like a really tough mech. Most of the time they don't have necks. They're thickly armored and kind of like the tanks of a battlefield, like a mech battlefield. So it's kind of going to be a little smallish knuckle bot.
Oh, I just found
His name is Jerry. I just named him that. You like my name? You like my name?
I do.
Thank you.
So basically what I'm doing, I'm trying to squeeze all these tiles in here. Or not tiles, cheese slopes. And then once I get it to where it's like a flat point, I'm using this brick you just squish them together just to make sure they don't like fall out or get messed up. You know what I mean? What? Are they literally all? There's gotta be more in there.
No, I just looked. So when I was searching for pieces, I got all of the same side because I thought, you know, they're bound to, I was just picking them out because they're good pieces, and I thought I was going to pick out some different size, but
Or
apparently I picked all the same size.
This is very frustrating.
Now I'm frustrated.
You like put one in, it scooches all the other ones over, so you have to scooch that one back, which might mess up the other one. When he drops a piece. Who knows? Wait. Ah! No. This design is kind of makes like a squiggle. And then straight lines and then squiggle. And a straight line. And so on.
That's a very specific pattern, you know.
Yeah.
It's a precise wording you just used there.
Oh. Squiggle.
You got this squiggle and the other squiggle, and then they go together and make the squiggle squiggle.
The squiggle line, squiggle combo.
That's deep.
So as you can see, I'm going to use this brick just to make sure it's all pushed together. Ryan just got a really nice idea. And I need to grab more cheese flakes.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
That's pretty good. I'm sure. Camera.
I changed the head a little so now it's leaning down instead of leaning up.
That's cool.
It's got a little angle to it. So now it's more inset into the body.
These cheese cloves. Maybe I should just do one row instead of trying to do both rows. Squiggle at a time.
Conquering the world one squiggle at a time.
No.
I'm not the one complaining about cheese slopes.
Did I already see what this is going to be? Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be, or I think it's going to be, a dungeon for, it's either going to be the trolls or the skeletons, but I think it's the trolls. No, I think it's the skeletons, that's what I meant to say. But, basically, in all this area, right here, there's going to be a bunch of jail cells. Same with over here. Well, maybe not over here. But definitely here and here. I don't know what these small parts are going to be yet. Maybe there'll be more serious prisoners, I guess you say, like
a high security prisoner?
Yeah. Like, there can be 2 cells here, 2 cells here. For somebody who's worse than the other ones. You know what I mean?
I think I do.
I need this cheese slope to be the right way.
Just in case. Can you say the whole thing? Did you not recognize my quote?
I did.
Good.
I did. Oh, that might actually. What do I put like a brick?
That movie lies to children.
Why?
It says everything is awesome. Everything is not awesome. I'm sorry to break the news to you.
Why would you
People,
say
but not everything is awesome.
Oh, here.
Sad aspect of life. But true.
just gonna be working on that the entire time.
I am. What I hope to get done in this is all of this. And I'm not getting too far. As you can see. I watched a live stream of somebody doing this, and I was just thinking, they must be dying. I feel their pain. It should hopefully be worth it.
Would really be worth it, though, is the
Watch
question.
me not finish this mock.
Yeah, watch you throw it away and be like, I spent
That's exactly
7 hours
That's
of
exactly what
life
he did.
working on me.
He made a hole
Yes.
probably about this big, a little bit smaller than this one, and maybe a little bit like here, somewhere. I don't know. It's just a little smaller than this one. Then he decided not to use it, and I was just like, "That's nice." All the hard work.
It's for naught.
I have 4 squiggles so far.
Counting squiggles now.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be next? World domination.
Because I just, gotta put this in here. It's almost like Lego designed these to work. Because it ends like right at like each little squiggle, like 2 rows of these, put like
Oh yeah, that's a
one
good
like
thing.
this. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's one turn to this way, and one turn this way, and they just go together like that. That right there covers a 1x1 plate.
I feel like that's more down than it was earlier.
Problem solved. And
Oh wait,
just put it.
I moved this down on accident. That's why. See?
Ah. That was not stroking my beard. That was like stroking my neck.
You don't have a beard.
I know.
You sure you know?
I'm thinking.
That's a good thing to talk about. What do you think Lego does to, like, make new pieces? Like, what do you think they think through? Or do you think they really think through it all? Or they just think, like, this is a good piece for this set to make it
That's what I
less
think.
pieces and we can charge them
Or
price.
I just think you're trying to build something, trying to design something, and then they're like, I can't get this to work. Okay, time to make a new piece. Or people just come up with it.
I feel like Lego has been, they've been putting together, or putting in sets, like, a lot more new pieces than they used to. Like, they used to just, like, oh, well, we can't do that, so.
Like being in the 90s.
Well, yeah, and, like, in 2009-ish and before that.
Sorry, I'm just. You guys see it? Oh, you can't see it too well, but a bunch of these.
But, like, I feel like there's not as heavy as a criteria anymore, and now it's not really up to creativity. It's just like, well, this piece is designed to do this, so that's what it'll do. And some of the new pieces are really good.
Okay, now
Like,
that I look at
I'm
it,
not contesting
I
that the
have
new
enough
pieces
of
are
these.
being good,
I think.
but I just feel like Lego's putting out too many new pieces than more than they should. What do you think?
You think they're putting out too many new pieces?
Yeah. Because, like, every set that I see now, I'm like, oh, that I've never seen that piece before. It's like, oh, it's a new piece.
I like new pieces, but like some of them have no point in them. Like they could have just used this piece. Some of them I do understand. Like one piece I don't know if I have any of actually. It's a tile. It's a 1x1 tile, and it's curved, and it's a corner.
Oh yeah.
I understand the purpose of that. If someone wants to make
Yeah.
a curved thing, but one piece that I know I want them to make is I don't know if you have one of the pieces, but it's basically here. Let me use this. It's like a here. It's a plate that's curved like this. So it's like a corner plate, but they should make like a tile that can curve that much. I don't think they have any of those.
Like a cheese slope that's more
No.
gradual curve.
It's a plate. It's flat like this and curves.
Plate that curves.
Or a tile. So you put it on a plate and it curves like that.
Oh yeah, got what you mean.
There's a tile. I think they should make that. I don't think they have any.
They do.
I think they have some that are, but like bigger ones.
Yeah, they're pretty big. The ones they have.
I think they're like 3, like 1, 2, 3, like that. Or well, actually, it's more like that.
Well, they have the. Give me a big plate.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm good.
So it's like they have the 2-1 that's curved like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's curved like that. It's just a small one, and then they have a 4-1, which curves up.
Yeah, I want one that's
Like that.
bigger, like probably like 6 or 8,
A 6?
or maybe even
Wow.
8.
What are you gonna use that for?
My Great Hall of my castle.
For what?
So you know how there's in the Great Hall, there's the little part of the back with the stairs going up, and there's the platform that I'm going to put the thrones on.
Yeah.
I wanted that part to be curved, but I had to make it a corner because they didn't have tiles to cover that.
Oh, got what you mean now. So like, you need like 2, 4, 6, 8
Yeah.
to make it big.
Yep.
I got it now. That
But
makes a whole lot more sense.
they don't have them.
Yeah, I mean,
One thing I think that they should do is they should literally go to kids and ask what they want and get ideas from kids. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's not a bad idea.
because I feel like Lego just makes stuff that they think kids will like, but then
Like marketing.
half of it like doesn't even like work.
Yeah, it doesn't pick up.
And I'm depressed because they don't have the castle theme right now.
Yeah, I feel
And they
like
haven't for like 3 years. Since 2015 when they released the re-release castle, but it was I didn't like that theme too much. It was okay, but like I like the minifigures fine, but the sets weren't very good. I don't think really
it was
this
just
castle
like a spin-off of the original castle, so it
Yeah.
wasn't really
re-release. But yeah, I guess it's
there
not a
wasn't really
re-release,
any
but
new sets. It
What
was
I
all just like copies of older sets.
they should
Which sometimes that's good if they do that.
they
Like, I
should
guess
have
some sets are
battle
popular.
packs for others. I mean, I guess they kind of have them for city, like starter packs, but for other themes. Like, for example, castle, like a little, like a $10 set that comes with 5 minifigures, like a good deal.
Well, they have those, like, they had battle packs with Nexo-Knights and stuff.
Yeah, but that was like $15 for like 3 or 4.
Well,
I
I mean,
didn't
and
like
Lego's
Nexo-Knights.
price is rising now. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't, that's not good.
Okay, that.
Hey,
How many mechs have you built,
how many mechs have I built?
or how many do you have built right now?
How many do I have built right now? That's an easier question to answer.
Yeah.
I have one is my oldest mech, and it's it's like a medium-sized mech. So the legs are like this. They're big and
No. Right.
bulky, I suppose is the word. And then there's a big body, just like a kind of boxish, but it has like an angled front, like a 45-degree angle, with a little cupola, which is just like the top of a tank. You open the top of the tank. That's what a cupola is. And its arms are like off the top of it, and it's got a howitzer arm and a Gatling gun arm, which I think I'm probably gonna redo those because the howitzer is like this long,
One question.
and that's not very long.
Do you still have that tan mech that had like the big?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The tan mech.
Oh,
It's like a
it's a cool mech.
desert.
And it doesn't really like have a head, does it? It's kind of
Yeah.
it's like built in the body, sort of.
It's not really a head or a body. It's just like both. And the whole like front 45-degree angle portion opens with a guy inside. I did get that idea from somebody else. I forgot who it was.
Chubby Box?
No,
Chubby
It's
Box
like-
is cool.
Benjamin Jang,
Something like that.
something like that. Ish, maybe. But he's a really good mech guy. And that was back when I thought it was okay to take ideas from other people if I wanted to. Now I think like I have to alter it a lot. I didn't really alter that mech a lot. I mean, I didn't look at it while I was building it.
But you
Like I'm not that bad, but I pretty much based the whole thing off of his. Except his was like dark gray and black, and it was a lot cooler. So,
try to like to make your own designs.
yeah, I like to make my own designs now.
This cheese logo design is not mine.
Yeah.
Many
Like,
people do cheese logo
Some things like that, like
it's,
techniques, I can like use, but like copying the whole idea. of
Oh,
a mech
I see
from
what you mean.
another
Yeah,
person,
okay. You use techniques, but not like you won't see something and then build that exact thing. Like you won't
Yeah.
see like a trench from World War II, build it exactly the same way.
Yeah, like even if I thought it was like a super good idea and I wanted to copy it as much as possible, I'd alter it in some ways so that it, because whenever I
I just messed it up.
do something like
I
that,
don't know if you guys can see it.
like I always, my inner conscious is like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. And so,
I fixed it. I'm proud of myself. Sorry.
your phone keeps vibrating. Stop it.
I just put it in my closet. So, vibrated.
So, yeah, forgot what I'm saying.
Oh no! Look what just happened. I think I can just. Oh, that was cool. I pushed it. Went back and shit.
Alright, some other mechs I have. My next oldest mech is probably gonna be.
No, I don't.
I have a large green mech, or green. It's mostly dark green or dark gray, with some green accents and yellow accents, and it's got a mono eye, green mono eye, and legs are like that. It's like this, little head,
Oh, sorry.
big arms with swords coming off of them. It's kind of like a Jaeger style mech, like a skinny-ish mech.
Oh, is that the one you sent the picture of to me?
No. Wait, the one that was half finished?
No. He had like swords for arms or hands.
He had hands and swords, actually.
So
But he
it
had,
was
like-
just like that.
So he had a little yellow part right here, and then boom, and then it's like a broad shoulder.
I'm gonna see if you sent it to me.
I haven't sent it to you recently. That's an older mech.
When do you build it?
Earlier this year, January,
I don't know.
March ish. But anyway, that's a really cool mech. It stands on its own, but it's best to have a support with it.
Mm-hmm.
And
That was just our phone.
no, I was important. It's very important. Get off your phone.
I'm trying to find the mech. Jeez.
I have not
Christ.
sent it recently.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look for.
I sent a black mech arms recently. Anyways, so that's a mono eye mech, and it's really cool, and it's probably the oldest cool mech that I have. I mean, the tan one's pretty cool, but it's not the same. And then the next oldest one is
There's an arm, but that's not it.
I think that's, and then we got it's kind of a small mech, about this big. It's all dark gray, and it's like really technical and stuff. So like it's exposed wires and stuff. It's a classic space mech. It's I copied off the idea of the exosuit by Peter Reed. That's
Yeah, I know it's not that one, but that was
the original Knucklebot. And he's also really good. He's a space builder, so he builds stuff spun off of classic space, which I build as well.
That's cool.
But that's the only mech he's built that I know of. But it's pretty good for his only mech. And so I spun off it, but I didn't copy it. So it's a lot smaller than his and skinnier, but it looks like it can take a load. But at the same time, it looks like it can sprint off. So that's the really cool thing about it, and it can also equip a variety of weapons.
Wow, this is a long time. You've been working on that mech for like a month now? Or actually, more,
I
almost 2
haven't
months.
worked on that mech at all. And yeah, after that, which is my last mech that is complete, I have a Knucklebot that is actually white, a lot like this one. It's actually a lot like this one. It's weird.
Did you keep this one?
Oh, I do have that one. There's a little black mech that I made, about this tall. It's got 2 different heads that it can equip.
No, wasn't it?
It's just kind of a
I can't find it.
little tiny battle mech. I built it for a mock we were gonna do together.
We could.
It may be in our new mock, but
Yeah, I mean, we could just build mechs now and keep them for next year.
yeah. But it's just a neat design.
It's
Not
just
really
weird.
anything
You just feeling your new pieces.
like.
No, don't make some. It's gonna be harder to sort them.
But the one that's like this one,
I wonder.
it has its head sunk into the body. The body's a little wide. It's got some bulky arms and a rifle. That's the first mech I've built that has a handheld cannon instead of built-in weapons. And that's pretty much it about that one. And currently, I haven't worked on it for a while. I'm building a Pacific Rim style mech, and it's black.
With a core type thing in his chest.
With a core on his chest, yeah.
Right?
So right now, his head's about this big. This is a rather large mech. His body's about this big, and that's just the upper chest. And you got an orange core in the middle. His face is kind of like a halo-ish
I'd say Halo.
kind
yeah.
of thing, with the visor being orange and everything else being black. Some dark gray accents in there, and then I got a shoulder pads which are like out, like Jaeger style, and then I got one part of an arm and a little bit of a kind of backpack thing going. And I haven't built on that arm.
We're 27 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
Where did I put that?
What piece?
Oh, I didn't ever get it.
Hey, I think I'm halfway. Yay.
Yay.
After this 27 minutes. Actually, it was a little bit more because I had, like, just the very beginning started.
Yeah. Oh well.
And I haven't been working this whole time, so this time I've just been, like,
Just staring off into space.
and just, like, looking at the camera.
Why am I here?
Yeah.
Me up at 7:30 here.
Stupid cheese.
That was offensive to that cheese slope. You better apologize right now.
No thanks.
That cheese slope is going to hurt you.
I'm sorry, cheese slope.
Good. Now he won't hurt
Oof. 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 Hey, this is actually fun.
So,
Have you seen Jeffrey?
I have some Jeffrey. What do we watch?
It's something like in here. Not that
I
one.
would have seen him at the camp. You would see him at the camp if you could go.
I can't, I believe.
Good.
I just have to go later.
What?
Oh, I saw him on the birthday. Why did I take this brick out? I was trying to push it against it and I broke.
Oh man, this is gonna be so entertaining just watching you do this.
I think I have like another 3 hours until I finish this whole.
that little
No, the whole thing.
that just little part.
It's gonna be like 5 hours at least to finish all of it.
Long way to go.
Watch it be that I get all the way to here, and then there's like a little gap. A little gap.
Oh, that's true. It might do that.
Well, then I can just get a 1x6 tile, I guess, and just choose it right here like this, you know?
I do know.
And then it gets stuck in here. Actually, I think it's better.
Do you want me to teach you how to build a mech while I'm building a mech?
Explain.
Explain. What do you mean?
Like this, like teach.
Oh, okay. I'm going to teach the students.
I'm gonna just listen and
Okay,
look up
I'm
the
going to
people.
push this. Okay,
But-
so how to build a mech?
Oh, real fast. Actually, one other thing. I know. I'm sorry. One other thing we could do is this.
Yeah.
Build that. You know.
What?
Build the column pillar thing.
Yeah. What are you going to build the column pillar thing for?
I could use it in this somehow, or even though it's like white, but in this is supposed to. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. I got so confused. Chloe, that's my dog.
It is quite a little handful.
She ate someone alive.
Wow.
True story. Just kidding.
Are you kidding? I don't believe you. You don't sound like you're kidding.
I'm kidding. Anyways, back to teaching. I like the shoulder pads.
That's actually part of the head.
Wanna-
It's like part of the body and the head at the same time.
Yeah, but
Boom.
it's like shoulder pads.
Mind blown.
Show the camera.
Show the camera.
Camera. Happy birthday.
I think,
It's my neck.
yeah, in a little bit, I can give you guys a close-up view of my beautiful floor.
We should do that at the end. Just like
Show,
show the camera.
and I can show my uni thing.
Yeah, we're still learning how to do podcasts.
I'm tired. We're like 32 minutes in. I'm tired.
Corey, you need to be quiet.
Not including the whole part.
But, oh well.
That's like looking at all my pieces I got. I didn't get these, the black pieces right here. Like, a couple of these.
These are not mine, these are his.
Yeah.
I'm using his Legos.
These right here. These are the ones I got in the haul. I didn't get enough. Good thing I didn't drop that right here.
Destroys the whole thing.
I'm actually gonna keep this like right here just in case that happens. It doesn't shift it too much. Okay.
That's probably a good idea.
It's just my way. Bad idea.
Anyway, people listen, people. Alright, so
I'm going like full on.
So this is like Knucklebot, like teaching a little bit. So some of the things that I teach you here will not apply to other mechs. First of all, when building a mech, you need to figure out an idea. So looking online is a great source.
I know that.
Well, like you can look online for Lego mechs, or you can just look up mech. Or you can look up like work crane and do like put your own spin off of a cat crane. You know what I mean? Do something like that. It's just whatever pops into your head. I will admit though, the more you build mechs, the more you have ideas. So beginner mech builders may have struggles getting an idea. Or they may be really good at it naturally. I don't know.
Yeah, no! So, the whole thing.
Oh.
Okay, back to you. Get rid of cheese subs. Maybe I will have to buy more cheese subs.
Yeah, you might need to. Okay. So you got to choose within your first 3 mechs, you should probably have reached a preference on types. Yes, but you should have reached a preference on a bunch of things, like how you build your mech in way of what do you start with. So I start with the head or the feet. Usually.
I start with the body.
Yeah, starting with the body's good if you can't figure out how to do the body.
I feel like
But
the
body
is
connects to everything.
That's why I feel like you need to build it first. 'Cause
Yeah.
the body, everything depends on the body.
But the thing is, everything,
I think I
the
do.
body could depend on everything. That's the way I do it.
Yeah.
So I usually either build the legs first.
I build the bodies and the heads and the arms and the legs.
I usually build the legs first and then the body. And sometimes I skip ahead from the body if I'm running out of ideas and do the head, and then do the body from the head and then connect that to the legs. But usually I just do legs, then body, then either arms or head. It depends on what mood I'm in. So if I really want to get to the head, I probably do the head. But if I feel like I'm going to struggle with the arms, then probably do the arms. But yeah, about that. Let's see. What else? Hey, where's that?
It's falling apart.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
Don't break it.
Why would I ever break my own neck?
You did it.
No, I dropped a piece. I didn't break it.
Yeah, I don't want you to break it.
No.
Because it would be
Stop.
You're gonna jinx me into breaking my own mech.
You're gonna bump the table and break my whole cheese floor. No. Stop. More.
Oh, that's violent. It's not podcast appropriate.
It's fine.
It's not podcast appropriate.
We're like 37 minutes in. It was 10 minutes ago. I said 27 minutes in.
Oh shoot!
Actually, it was like a little few seconds. No. You accidentally break it. Just like breaks. You just die.
Okay.
And then you can't get.
Um,
You sometimes you just like can't figure out which direction the cheese slope goes in.
though,
Done it like 100 like.
building mechs, I would suggest not to start with the arms because you have trouble building the body off of arms. I've learned.
One time I built this huge mech. I based it off the Hulk Buster. It was like this big.
Hmm.
It was actually really big. It
Yeah.
didn't look very good, but I really liked it. It was several years ago.
That's how big my dirt green mech is.
It wasn't very good, but I built this jetpack. The jetpack was really the only good part about it. It was awesome. I just remember I like chairs on there. I used some chairs. I used some engine pieces. The only bad part about it was the body was so big it could barely stand. It would fall all the time. So I was just like,
Yeah, that's another important thing about building. You gotta make sure.
it could stand.
That's why I like building the legs first.
It could stand.
Is because that's why you know. What I usually do is build the
No.
legs and then the waist, and then try to make it so it can stand up, and then build the rest. And the body also needs to be balanced with the legs.
I
So,
see.
like with my tan mech has legs bent like that, and little hydraulics in between.
Uh-huh.
So it's very easy to stand up,
Mhm.
except that the body is horribly balanced towards the back, so it always falls over. So I lean it against a wall, and it doesn't fall over. And that's happy for me because it doesn't fall over.
No. I'm sorry. Cheese so almost
Yeah, I can tell.
done.
Let's see. What else about building?
Guess what? I only have like 5 more studs to go.
Which means like
More cheese slopes.
3 times, no, 5 times.
Are you trying to
I don't want to do
5 times 12? 60.
that. Is it?
Yeah.
No, that's 5 times. Or no, that's 7 times. Mhm. Yeah, because 8 times 12 is 72.
Wait, what did we say? Yeah, it's 60.
You said 60.
It is 5 times 12, right?
Oh, you're right. Shoot. I'm wrong.
I have a 98 in math.
Oh, I don't know what I have in math. I don't check my grades that often. A lot of other people do. I don't.
I know these math is. The math is.
Apparently, you don't know your grammar.
Me's not good at grammar.
Anyways. What do you want to know about building a mech? Let's do a little Q&A session here.
I don't want to do Q&A.
Oh, wow. That was insulting.
I just rejected you.
Mm.
I just want to just explain what you're doing. That's my question.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
So,
What are you doing?
actually with
What?
Knucklebots, stop. With Knucklebots, I normally start with the head and the body because that's the most important part to make it look tough. And if that fails, then I don't build the mech. So, stopping yourself. But right now,
Are you doing any sports? Back to the mech.
Yeah, back to the mech. I'm building the back, like with Knucklebots. I start with the front and the head. I usually build the head and then the front, and then I build up a little core in the middle, where I can like put a bunch of like these pieces.
Brackets.
Yeah.
1x2 brackets with a 2x2 face.
Brackets and snot bricks are really good for building
Snot
up.
stands for studs not on top, by the way.
Tis true. But those are very important for.
Castles.
They may be important for castles, but they're very important for.
That's why I bought them.
They're very
I'm
important
sorry, I'm in here.
for getting the core of your mech,
I'm being mean to Ryan.
so that you can build plates or stuff off the mech. And also, mechs need to be very sturdy most of the time. I have some mechs that are not very sturdy, but if you're going to make a mech that you know some parts not going to be sturdy, focus in on one area. Like, I had a mech that a whole bunch of things fell off, but I secured all those by sacrificing the hip. So the hip came off a lot when I moved it, but the hip I could put back on very easily. The head also fell off a lot. But the good thing about that is it's only one location instead of the whole thing breaking apart into smithereens.
I almost regret deciding to do this for
You're almost there, Corey. Push through.
almost there for this one section, but then there's
Yeah,
like
but
this,
then you'll
which
be
is
very
like
happy.
almost 3 times as long, and then there's like this one that's like as long as this one. It's just like right in the middle. I think this is literally like the same as this. It's like, you know what I mean? Like if
Yeah.
you turned it, it would be in the same place. This would be there.
Where's my spinny thing?
Your hip piece.
Yeah, my spinny thing. What?
This is what I was gonna use the chandelier for, but I couldn't find it.
Will they have to be in brown because the chandelier is made of wood?
But what if it wasn't?
What if it wasn't?
But what if this part was metal and the other part was wood?
You'd have to add some more metal
I would.
sections to it.
Yeah. How do you know?
I just thought of something. Like, it'd be really cool to make a chandelier out of like these pieces as the candles. Like, just have them poking out of like a center hub.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I just thought of it. It'd be like, because you could put fire out of the sides of it.
Could not figure that out.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Somebody did that. Where's my spinny piece? Did you take my spinny piece?
I did not take any spinny
Oh,
devices.
found my spinny piece. Yay.
Okay. You know what I actually want to see is if this meets up with like the wall.
By the way,
By the way,
do you think the Lego Movie 2 is going to be
it looks okay, but I feel like at the end of it they should have like I think it might be okay, but I feel like at the end of it they should have like a teaser, I guess you could say, like have one of the ninjas from the Ninjago movie with Batman. Well, I guess they already have Batman in it, but like the ninjas from the Ninjago movie, like walk up or something, like over a hill, like at the end. And it's like, yeah,
But, like, why would they be walking up the hill?
I don't know.
Just because?
It's just
But why is that teaser?
because they're connecting the Ninjago movie with the Lego movie.
But what if they don't?
Then they don't. But I just think they should. Look what just happened. Although it's really easy to put back most of the time.
Most
Oh, I just did it again.
Good job.
And I just messed it up.
Mr. Most of the time.
Oh, nope, I fixed it. Okay, now it's the wrong way. The frustration. I have a lot of squiggles now. I have not been telling them.
Good. Don't count your squiggles.
The squiggles of the
The squiggles will become
Before.
subconscious.
Murray, did y'all not have any snacks?
no.
Alright, well dinner will be ready in about 10 or 15 minutes. Y'all are gonna be so hungry.
What's for dinner?
Did you not listen? I listened.
What did she say?
And I was in the other room.
What did she say?
Like macaroni and cheese steak and baked potatoes.
Steak? Steak? Alright, okay. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go back into the podcast. Ready? I'm so close to finishing the floor. And
Yeah.
There's Ryan building his mech peacefully.
Yep. Starting to get jetpack going. So I need to put little wings for the jetpack. So I need to start figuring that out. How's that
What? Is it? Actually, wait.
It's not working. That's easy every day.
No, wait, that's not right. You see, now it says there's small space. It's messing all this up.
Maybe you need to move that. Because
This.
you can't get your fingers in there as well.
There we go.
So you probably need to move that.
I don't want it to explode this way.
I really want to make a sheet. Like, that is my dream.
And maybe shell. Maybe shell.
So, even if you don't help me, in the
That could be
future.
your next brick for your mom.
Oh, it could be, yeah. I have to buy a load of cliff pieces. 1x2s and stuff. But I'll have a whole
1x2s?
year to do it.
1x2s? Oh, for the inside. That's
Yeah.
right. I mean,
I can do the exterior in a jiffy. Because I'm going to have all those tree pieces for my jungle.
Oh, no. Yeah. Sorry. I just, oh no. Kill yourself.
What? I didn't say that.
Classic Ryan. Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
What are you laughing at?
Classic Ryan?
Who's Classic Ryan?
You. It's just me. It's like,
Is there another Ryan that's not classic?
no, you don't understand.
Do I not?
No. Do you like steak?
No.
Why not?
I feel like steak is very tasteless, you know?
What?
It's like a bunch.
Steak tastes good!
A lot of other people think steak is like really good and juicy and
Yes, that's what it is.
well cooked and stuff.
Oh my. Ryan, you have to check this out.
Oh, I just broke my hip. Oh.
Okay, so I just finished and I put a 1x6. Yeah, 1x6 plate, like right here. I stuck it in, and it literally fits perfectly.
That's what I'm saying about like pieces. Like a whole lot of thought went into cheese slopes. Because I bet
Somebody decided they wanted just to make this design.
I think they wanted the slope, like a cheese slope, to be in existence. But the fact that they thought, like, let's see, what would people do with a cheese slope? They might stack it like that. like you did.
Yeah.
And so they made it fit with the system.
This might actually hold pretty good because it's like tight, so it. See? Oh, when it get
This doesn't fit with the
this
system.
isn't gonna be good. It just got stuck to my finger.
This doesn't fit with the system. There's a gap. No.
Is that right? Yeah, this is right. This is not. Oh, look at that. One thing that I think I'm gonna do when I go to Brick Fair, I'm gonna get a plate
Oh.
and just clip it over there, just so it doesn't like just like.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna have to build it. The only thing is, I don't want to build a wall like right here, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Should I start designing like over here?
Well, but then you could just do like. So you're gonna have gaps, right, with the flats. Like put some flats there. So what you can do is take the flat off, and put just a normal plate there, and put it across like that.
Or, you see this?
Yeah,
Just
I do see that.
and clip.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
What did you think I was saying?
classic Corey. Ha ha ha. He didn't get it. What if I used even more cheese slips from the wall?
You would cry yourself to sleep.
I have an idea. But is it worth it?
No.
I'm
not
just
worth
gonna
it.
test it.
It's not worth it, Corey.
I'm gonna twist it. And put it like this.
It's not worth your life.
And then I'm gonna another stop brick and put it on top of this. Ooh, it connects completely. No.
Are you crying?
Yeah.
Why are you crying?
Or
That doesn't fit either.
I think it's 4 bricks. in
Oh, this
kit.
will fit. I hope.
Oh, it's every 4 bricks.
Oh,
Every 4 bricks. This is a column. You can't see. It is using some of these. The stop bricks with 4 stuff on the side. They go right here. Then you get a lot of these curved 1x2 slopes, and you get a plate, and you clip them onto the plate and clip them to the stop brick,
yay.
and then you just like and break it there. Let me think. If I decide to do. I almost just destroyed it. I literally just took that brick out.
Well,
But
I
I-
just took out the whole center of my neck and I made it.
So I have like this little thing that like holds the integrity of the mech together. I didn't even really mean to build this, and the whole inside of the mech is kind of hollow. And then you put that in there, and it strengthens the whole thing up.
So,
Oh!
it's really
Sorry.
cool.
I'm distracting you probably.
Probably.
Just to write a minifigure. Yeah, this is probably
Go get
good.
a minifigure.
If you say so.
I did this.
Table. I'm actually going to do things.
They're in a bag. Ooh, this will fit with the system.
Turned. Let me grab one. Like this guy. Why is he's holding a bone? Yeah,
And this.
no, he was gonna attack somebody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was.
Oh. Shoot.
What do I call it?
Should have brought an orange too.
An orange tool. Oh, do you need one?
Whole neck apart.
Maybe it is 4 bricks. That's right. It's 3, isn't it?
What in the world are you talking about?
Oh, you want to know? It's actually, I'm trying to figure out how many bricks it is until, like, you have the slot bricks. I'm trying to figure out how many bricks it is until the plate, like, you can attach more, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I'm sorry. Yes. I think this one actually look kind of. I said this was. No. That's so fun. If I do indeed want this to be a geo cell, probably need windows. It's all good. When they break off, and you don't know what to do. That fills up the gap like perfectly. Because you know how like when you test something,
Yeah.
there's a little gap right there. Fills it up.
Do you like have you ever tried building anything else besides medieval?
I actually have.
What have you tried building?
3 years ago, it was my first brick fair. I built a military base. It was like 4 green space, maybe it was 6, maybe it was 8. It was just no, I think it was 6. It was like 4, and there was the base on it, and then 2 more out here just to make a little more of a battlefield. It wasn't really like we didn't have any terrain. It was just flat base plates. Like I didn't know too many techniques then. Like, it wasn't really like the most detailed or best thing, if you know what I mean.
This was 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that surprising?
Yeah.
I didn't know how to build 3 years ago.
You haven't come along.
You should see you should see that compared to what I have right now.
Right, so
one second. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna say what I just said again, so that when you go back and edit it, it can be like we continue that. Yeah, I should see stuff I built like 3 years ago compared to the stuff I build now. I'll clean that up in a second.
alright, so
Why don't
on
you
that
wrap it up?
note, we should probably wrap this up.
But as you can see, we can probably show some close-ups.
Let's show some close-ups. Bring the camera.
Alright, I'm gonna be cameraman real fast. Just like grab you guys.
Corey, did you hear me about wash your hands?
We're trying
Yeah.
to video.
We'll be there in a second.
Alright, ready? Here we go. Alright, close up view time. Oh wait, I wanna grab this right so I don't like I just like that was my hand. Alright, well here comes the close up view. Oh, I'm sorry, I just like
Go to yours first.
1 second. Anyway, I'm gonna do that again. Edit that out. I showed the roof. The roof looks ugly. Alright,
What?
here we go. Let's see. Can they see that well? Is that like a good angle? You wanna hold
Yeah.
the camera for mine?
I'll just point it towards.
I wanna
Can't
like
really see
point.
it well.
I'm gonna actually put this on here. And I'm gonna come
Can't
back
really see
here.
the details though.
Yeah, it's not.
Use your phone for a flashlight.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use my phone to use as a flashlight. Yeah, there we go. So you guys can actually see. It's like it's a line, then like a squiggle. It's kind of hard to see, but I don't know if you guys can see that from here. But this wall, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I was thinking about putting cheese slopes on the side of it. Go completely cheese slopes. But I need windows right here for the jail cells. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. Alright, Ryan, you want to show what you built?
Yep.
Let's try that one real fast.
Turn it over here. So we got my mech right here. We got some bulky, like that's part of the body, and this is the head part. And I'm kind of starting to belt down here, and but onto the back's where the work really is. So we got a little bit of detailing, like it's plugging into the head
I
or
like
something.
these.
These little tail things, they can go out and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I had thought of that and thought it was good, but I'm probably gonna add some more
Got
detail
some
to
jetpack
those.
thruster things.
And yeah, we got some thrusters. Here's my spinny thing.
For the
I'm probably gonna connect these, like build a little bit more of the body out, like more of a belt-ish thing over here. And let me just show you what I was talking about the core of my mech. If I can take this off. I can't take it off. That's not good. That comes off very easily because it's all under there. But you see the core of my mech? That's the little thing. I just did a little, so now it's part of the jetpack as well. We got all the hollow stuff on the inside. So that is a hinge that's holding the head on. And that's a bit of the front connecting to the bottom. And you just
sorry,
you just kind of slide it back in there.
that was me.
Clips in at the bottom, and then
I'm just gonna
gonna put that back on.
put this guy. He's just gonna be standing on it.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna do more detail to these fins next time.
Yeah.
And
All right.
yep.
You guys need to come up here and eat.
Okay.
Go, pack up down there.
Alright, go back. Just go back and say what you just said again.
So yeah, I'll go with this. Keep going with this next time. Probably finish up the body, and then probably do some arms.
That's cool.
So, oh, and I may add these in. I just have these. Like add that. I feel like this may be a little bit much.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You could add them like on the back of the upper arm.
I could. Yeah.
I think I don't next time I'll be working on this, but I'm guessing I'll have a lot more done. Like I'll probably work on it. I'm probably gonna test out a few wall designs and everything. Just try to figure out what the hallway is gonna look like. Because it's basically just a couple hallways and jail cells, but yeah, I want to test it out. So I will see you guys next time. We will see you guys.
Yeah, we will. And we may have a special guest next time
Yes, if he shows up.
if he's able to come.
Luke, we are telling you now. Show up. So
yeah, we'll see you guys later, and we hope you enjoyed this podcast.
yeah.
If you have anything that you want to say that's good, and you have any ideas for what we can talk about next time,
Any techniques, anything that you think could fix what we've built, anything that can help us, because
yeah,
we're not complete experts. I mean, we might know a few techniques, but
nobody's a complete expert.
yeah, but there's people that know more than us. So if you know a couple techniques, or if you have an idea for the wall or Ryan's mech's arms and legs, or just anything about his mech, just let us know.
All right, so we'll see you.
Bye.